Welcome to a special edition of Raw Arsenal. In this video, we review a disappointing cup final performance against Manchester City. That blue dragon, the old enemy. And this time they came out on top. What's most disappointing, perhaps for a lot of people on the sideline watching, is the game management on the day from the coaching staff.
Next stop, Blacktown.
Please keep your personal belongings with you at
Timber
all
being out
times.
injured, which is a huge
See
loss.
unattended baggage, please do
White
not
started
touch
in
it,
his place
but notify staff immediately.
alongside
Thank you.
the ever-reliable Saliba and Gabriel. And Hincapié got the nod over Calafiori. But after at least a couple delightful interworkings and crosses and take-ons achieved by combinations of Semenyo's trickery and pace, which proved too much for Hincapié, at least a couple times. And interplay with Bernardo Silva. Man City's left back, whose name eludes me. There were too much for us on that side. And Capier picked up a yellow card before the 60th minute, finally, when they got some joy, when that play actually, that cross from the right hand side of their pitch, left hand side of our pitch, when that resulted finally in a deserved goal for Manchester City. Kepa, a lot of people are complaining about Arteta's decision to field Kepa, but if Man City can field Trafford, we can win this game with Kepa, and we should have, given how the season had gone up until this point. The fumble by Kepa, and the cross was a bit high for him. That wasn't the issue in my opinion. The issue was we were letting them have joy on their right hand side and not our right hand side. Besides, for the first 10 minutes, Saka was involved in some most dangerous moment really of the whole match, when Rice crosses it, not crosses it, but long balls it, switches it, that's the term, and Saka passes inside to Zubimendi, who finds Havertz, who's made one of his beautiful, intelligent attacking runs off his centre back there. He holds onto the ball. Rather, he delays the shot right until Trafford is there to smother it. No other outcome is nearly as likely. But we have to remember that Havertz wasn't the most informed striker heading into this match. It was Eze, who by the will of God, was not available for this match. If Eze was available, perhaps that would have unlocked Saka a bit more as well, because Saka, Eze as well, he's got a good long pass as well, as we recall early in the season where he set up the equaliser scored by Martinelli against Man City. Big loss. But that was it. We didn't have any more joy from the right hand side after that, which is why I'm surprised it took so long for us to sub on Madueke. Calafiori finally came on when we were 1-0 or 2-0 down for Hincapié. Again, far too late. Should have been the first substitution, perhaps at half time, given the yellow card and how Hincapié had fared so far against Semenyo. So Calafiori comes on and he's got that winning mentality to create a magic moment, to take a bit of risk, flicks it up like we've seen Eze do earlier this season, on the edge of the box, flicks up the ball, and beautiful outside of the boot volley, and Trossard almost redirects it, and it hits the far right post. And that's when I think many people in the stands would have realized that this just was
This
not our day.
train will stop at Doomside.
Martinelli come on in the end, as well as Jesus. Jesus struck the post, but he hasn't been in form lately. Rice showed good fight, I think, but it's disappointing to see Zubimendi lose Riley for the first goal and Saka for the second goal. I felt like we would have liked to see more from Zubimendi, especially with his counterpart from Spain on the same pitch there. I'm surprised Zubimendi
This station is
wasn't more hungry to
Doomside.
get that equaliser to make amends for that. And Rodri got the better of him. Felt like we needed to make a substitution in midfield as well, with all the possession Man City were having at the start. From the first whistle, from the second whistle, or from the whistle after starting the second half. They just had so much possession and joy, and Man City are quality. It wasn't Haaland. And by the way, hats off to Saliba and Gabriel for putting a lid on that one.
Next stop, Rooty Hill.
But our midfield too often was allowing just unable to get the ball back. Rice did his bit, trying to cover for Hincapié, and amazed because Hincapié, first of all, had such an excellent run up until now, and it just wasn't his day either. Saka should have been subbed off after the second goal, just like Eze would have been if it was Eze in that position. Fortunately, out of our subs, only Calafiori really and Jesus were able to make some sort of a difference. And you know what?
This train will stop at Rooty Hill.
Gyökeres just couldn't get into the game. Mind you, he scored a few times in the second half this season, so I understand why he was left on, and he's been in good form. It is really the Calafiori sub end of with all the possession as well.
This station is Rooty Hill.
I would have hoped that Martinelli would have come on maybe for Saka there on the right hand side. Trossard being in good form after that creative display against Leverkusen, where he combined very well with Rice and Eze. Eze for Eze's remarkable strike. I would say Martinelli on Madueke, maybe on the left hand side, but I felt Trossard was making a difference recently and so far this season. I felt like he deserved to start. He's been one of our better players as well in the Premier League. High stakes matches so far.
Next stop,
But Martinelli should have come on earlier as well, not just Kenneth Fury. So again, game management. I read some news reports that Gabriel is out. He's pulled himself out of the international duty, as well as Leandro Trossard. And that's exactly what the kind of response we're hoping for, I think, because I think it shows that they're not happy. They're going to. We have at least some players in this squad. We're going to put it all on the line for that elusive trophy. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, or trophies, silverware. Let us know what you thought. In the comments below, what you think our starting 11 should be against in the attacking positions next match, our next Premier League match.
This train will stop at Mount Druitt.
Whether you think York should keep his place after that performance, and in absence of Eze, who should fill that number 10 role. In passing, I'd just like to mention that first chance, first 10 minutes, was really created by Rice's vision and long ball accuracy there when he switched it to Saka.
This
There's
station
another player in
is
our team who can
Mount
do that.
Druitt.
His name is Christian Norga, and he's done it fantastically all last season for Brentford, setting up one, and Boomer scored many goals last season. So I'm not sure why he's often been a forlorn figure, fattening up the bench on the side of the field this season. I think we've got to start integrating him more, so at least into the Premier League, so he's ready for the bigger matches when we need to make a sub. The
Next
midfield's not
stop,
working as it should.
St. Mary's.
We don't have possession. We're not winning the ball back. We're not creating enough. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'm out.